Walter T. Watts, SFP2. I've been through the Panama Canal a few times. We only had like a foot on each side. The ship's so wide and the canal is so narrow that we barely had a foot on each side, and it was, you've seen pictures of it, seen it on TV, but it was something to actually do it, to be in there and then go through those locks and then the lakes in between and then go up through the other locks like that. I guess you can buy that trip now, but back then you couldn't buy that trip. You know, you were in the Navy or something if you got to do that. It's just amazing that they were able to build that like that. You couldn't believe that they built that, but it cost many men their lives building that, you know, from the mosquitoes of all things. But it's unreal that they could build that somebody had enough vision to build that like that and make that work like it did. And we sailed over on the West Coast. You know, I've been to Hawaii for about 3 times. It was to think about what had happened at Pearl Harbor in Arizona. You know, it's just unreal to see it in person. You know, how could that have happened? You know, and everything. But there was ship after ship after ship in there, and but it was a good vacation. But still, we're away from home, and whatever. But it's something to see. Matter of fact, I went and visited Hawaii. We actually were there when the pandemic hit, and we're just leaving and didn't know it. We almost got trapped there when they locked everything down. But we went, and the hat I got on came from Arizona, and this shirt came from Hawaii. Made in the USA, Hawaii, USA. And we've been to Guam, Philippines, Hong Kong, like that. You know, we'd stay over for a few months and then come back. And I've been to Portugal, Spain, Bahamas, just wherever they told us to go, that's where we went. It played a big part in the U.S. in our defense, because it toured the world and reported back to the government, you know, what was going on in the world, and it observed a lot, and it was goodwill. Plus, it observed a lot to keep everybody at the Pentagon informed of what was going on in the world, to be able to function and stay ahead of our enemies. But it was something everybody should experience it.